I just got back from the Houston Rodeo and I want to make something very abundantly clear.
Mm.
I am never the one or the two to play with. We went to go see the White Jasmine Sullivan tonight. Kelly Clarkson, if you don't know.
Bro, that's the white jasmine. All right, let me not judge, bro. I don't
And you know
know, folks.
what? I was ecstatic. I couldn't wait. I have been waiting to see Kelly Clarkson for so long.
For
So,
real?
I get there tonight and I have to make a pit stop because I have some friends in the club area. And this is my city. I'm a Houstonian. I do Houstonian esque things. So I went to go to
Yo, Houston folks is like the only folks outside Chicago folks that got that type of audacity. I rock with them, bro.
the club section first to go check on some things. I get to our seats a little late. Me and my friend, we get to our seats a little late.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, there are two ladies sitting in my seat. They know they're in our seats. That's fine. It's okay. I wave to them from this side. I say, right there, come on down. These are great seats, mind you. Row B and section 100s.
Okay, so they put their bag on these seats for real. So if y'all don't know what's going on, bro, we're talking about one of those big rodeo classics, the Houston Rodeo, man. If y'all don't know, it's got a lot of historical significance, a lot of impact in the brown community, a lot of impact in the culture and American history. So we seeing some love for it shown, but apparently it's been getting really big. And when things get bigger, they become a little issues, different cultures stepping on toes. So let's break down what's going on with this beautiful woman telling us what's going on, man.
We're in the 100s and we're in row B. We're in a great section. Pay no mind to this. It's just jail. We're about to wash it. So the ladies, they know they're in the wrong. They move, they get out. I said, no problem. Mind you, this is Kelly Clarkson. So you can only guess what the demographic is looking like inside the NRG. It's very
Country people that like country music. What do you mean? What do you mean the demographic? This people that like country music? Like country music.
very pale. If you don't know, it's very pale. So the young ladies move out. Me and my friend, we mosey on into our seats, 9 and 10,
Mm-hmm.
and then we proceed to sit down. In front of us, there's this older white woman. Looks to be about 60, 70. Knowing y'all, she's probably 47. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Bro, grown woman be so shitty. Yo, cause I ain't like this grown woman is very bad, but it's like she's probably around that same like wave, like late 30s, maybe early 40s. If this woman is early 30s, my fault. That the thing about black people, we can't tell the ages. So her maturity makes me think mid to late 30s slash early 40s. But if she's like early 30s, my fault. Strong maturity. It's not because she look old. But it is a really good point though, bro. These different places and different interactions, like it is interesting seeing like what is the experience like. Because for me, when I know that I am not wanted somewhere, I don't go there. When I know that there's an energy certain places that I might not care for, I don't go there. But I can understand certain people saying this is my favorite artist, influencer, entertainer. I gotta check out the concert. I gotta see what they're doing. I want to be involved. That is so real. It's just like, how do y'all deal with like a consistent amount of microaggressions? I don't know how I couldn't deal with that, but it is interesting to see that there's people that are to me like this is a real deal regular day hero, bro. And y'all people don't realize it. The strength and the courage it takes to stand up in the small moments is exactly why we have to be so strong and impactful in those big moments. So the more small moments like these that get handled like this is just by definition the majority more less big situations will have. When people conversate, it stops the bigger things from sewing in. So hey, I'm rocking with OG. She putting it down. I ain't gonna lie.
Sorry, I didn't want to do that dig, but I had to. Anywho, there's an older white woman in front of us, and she keeps peeping over her shoulder like this. As we sat down, mind you, we just sat down. We just sat down. Kelly is 2 songs in. We just sat down.
Nah, I mean, when you just living, someone that don't want to be like, the nerve of them to chew their food and eat on my planet. Nah, not focused, dog. Bro's just trying to live and enjoy country music. Apparently, you can't enjoy country music no more unless you look a certain way, walk a certain way, talk a certain way. Let me enjoy me and live me and be happy. Like, come on now.
We watched her first 2 songs from up in the club level. We came down. Cool. These are my seats. She keeps looking over her shoulder like this. I look at it to my friend and I say, hey, I said, if she looks over her shoulder one more time, I'm going to ask her, is she okay? Does she need any assistance with anything? Would she like me to call anyone for her? My friend looks at me and she says, oh, don't even worry about it. I said, I'm not going to.
Bro, and that be the thing. It's like, bro, yes, it should be a don't worry about it thing. But sometimes people just have to understand. Leave other people be, man. Ain't nobody trying to be dealing with nothing. Ain't nobody trying to deal with all that. We all just trying to have a nice day and go home and just have a good like vibe. When people can't even be in the same room with other people who aren't even bothering them, mind y'all, just to make an issue. And then when you give them the issue they want, they say, all I was doing was being consistently passive aggressive, disrespectful, and side-eyeing them the whole time. And they had the nerve to speak up and tell me about my issues because I'm a weirdo. Bro, this is the era we live in, y'all, where people will do disrespectful, intentionally disrespectful things because they think that the gall of doing it will make people not step on it. I promise you, y'all, what that man Glover said, this is America. You will be tested. You will be tested on all levels, from a negative and a positive, from a physical and a spiritual. Yeah, this is one of those times for sure.
That's fine. So we proceed to watch Kelly Clarkson give an amazing concert. Wow.
Shout out to
what a
Kelly.
voice. Now, Kelly ends one of her songs and I yell out, Kelly Clarkson! So ecstatic, so excited to be there. Mind you, the woman that keeps glancing over her shoulder, she has her arm like this. So her body is half turned towards us. Kelly Clarkson is in front of us. She's in front of her. You should have your body turned this way. She has her thing like that. She turns over and she goes, my ear. Are we not at a fucking concert?
Nah, bro. That's actually killing me because, like, bro, you ignore all the music, all the 808, bro. Anybody who hasn't been to like a concert for anyone with with motion at least like 25K turnout venue, it's ridiculously loud, bro. The subwoofers, the extra layers, and if you're anywhere like the modern day like concert venues, which are like for bigger audiences, which are basically just football stadiums, bro, the echo is ridiculous. So for you to say the person right next to you is louder than the literal subwoofers at great seats, from assuming if they're that close to it, they'd have to be at least like front row to front to up to fifth front row. So it's like that just isn't realistic. From at least, you know, playing it like the other shawty wasn't being disrespectful. But maybe it was just this lady was being super OD loud. We got to see, man.
Oh, I am not the one you want to do this with. I lean in towards her. I say, this is a concert. And I say it real quietly because I know how y'all like to frame it as the mean, black, aggressive girl getting loud with you so you can start crying tears. I get real quiet and I lean and I say, this is a concert. I said, if you didn't want loud noises to be in your ears, I said, you probably should have stayed home.
Facts.
And then she proceeds to say something else. And I said, you should stop talking to me immediately. And she sucks her teeth and she faces the other fucking way.
Bro said, you should stop talking to me immediately. I might put that in my bag. That's hard. Let me know your thoughts in the conversation because, bro, this is real drama at the Houston Rodeo, bro, because I always heard good things about the Houston Rodeo. I always heard positive things, man. They said she just like me. Couple right behind us. Let's see what they talking about. They said she just like me. Couple behind us at a section in 131. And during the Shabuzi concert, we were upset. They were having a time. The lady told me to put your arms down. Shawty, I'll whoop you. Don't tell me what to do. My mama's sitting 2 seats over. She will drag you too. Like, bro. So as you can see, bro, it's clear that, you know, there's a lot of that stuff going on. So what do y'all think about this Houston Rodeo business, bro? I always thought it was a big community thing, bro. I didn't know it was so one way or the other way. I didn't know it was so divisive, but maybe some Houstonians, some Houstonians can break down the culture for us and let us know why it's that deep. Cloudy, what do we got?